Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Welcome to Cambridge Square. I'm Kim Doremus, your host for the American Dream Selling Chattanooga. Today we're at one of my favorite spots, Cambridge Square. Cambridge Square has everything to offer, from dining to shopping, local businesses, professional buildings, and residential space. That's what it's all about, luxury living at its finest. Today we're going to meet up with Ashley over at Curate Aesthetics, and we're also going to meet Janie at the Finery House. So we're going to meet up with Kay, my best friend, and we're going to have some shopping therapy today. We're going to get lunch. We've got lots to do, so come and join us as we have fun today at Cambridge Square. We are here with Ashley, one of my great friends. We have been friends for about 17 years, and we're at Curate where she works. And, you know, I'm thinking about the American Dream, and it's different for everyone. Ashley does a great job with helping people to build their confidence so that they can reach their goals, which lead to their dreams. And so, Ashley, share with us a little bit today.
Yeah, so I knew I wanted to be a nurse when I was 8 years old. And I loved taking care of people. I loved making people feel nice,
Yeah.
And so what I really love about what I do now is that I get to help people feel better about themselves. So working here, being a nurse practitioner at Curate Aesthetics, we specialize in loving on people from the time they walk in the door until they walk out. And you know that.
I know. I felt very loved on from the time I walked in.
What we're doing is we're sitting down with a patient, we're, asking them the things that they want to know about, what are the things that bother them, and it's very similar to you as a real estate agent. It's
Yes.
a lot about just education. When
Yes.
I can educate you about the way your face ages and what we can do, it's no different than you educating how to buy a home, how to make an offer. And so, like you've said before, sometimes people just don't do it because they don't know.
They don't know what to do,
it's
so it
intimidating.
stops them, and they just don't do it. Thank you, Ashley, so much for being with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for including me. But listen, this square is gorgeous. We have a balcony out here that I sit out at lunch and just overlook. I would highly suggest going over to 1885 and grabbing some lunch.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, today we are with Janie at the Finery. I want you to see this amazing shop. It's decorated so cute. You know I'm into decor, and it's just amazing. Every time I come here, it's different, and it's beautiful. So, Janie, tell us what's going on today.
Yes, well, so we're the Finery House, and we do all things fine jewelry. So we certainly have jewelry that we sell here.
So
we
pretty.
do in-house custom repair.
Okay.
And we do a lot of just repair where we do redesigns. So
awesome.
we do a lot of that here, and you'll see that the jewelry, it is out. We want you to touch, feel it, see if it looks great on you. Watch what this does. So many times a bride might say, I like this part, but I don't like this part. And so these are magnetic.
How cool.
And so you can just switch them around. And
It's
so
true.
this just gives us such flexibility to be able to have the versatility to see what looks great right now rather than having to get in different rings.
Janie, thank you so much for sharing with us from your heart. And I know you give everything to your clients. So I thank you for pouring into these young couples and helping them get started.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. It really is an honor to be a part of this journey with them. You know, it's the beginning of such a beautiful story.
It is. It is. Well, thank you for sharing with us today.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me today here at Cambridge Square. I hope the next time you're in the area, you'll stop by the 1885 Grill. It's amazing. I'll see you next time on The American Dream Selling Chattanooga. Let's see what goodies I've got.
Imagine staying at a resort and experiencing America's largest indoor water park, along with an 80,000 square foot adventure park that includes bowling, mini golf, laser tag, zip lining, 4 signature restaurants, a world-class spa, and a lot more. Come along with me today to experience Kalahari Resort in Round Rock, Texas. I'm Larissa Newman, your American Dream TV host. Tiam, thank you so much for joining me today on American Dream TV.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Yeah, so can you tell me a little bit about Kalahari Resort?
Absolutely. Kalahari Round Rock is located in Central Texas, so it's really a drive away from major cities here in Texas. So it makes for a great family vacation that's not too long of a distance away from your home.
Staycation is what I call it.
Absolutely, yes. And we get a lot of those, and especially as we move into the summer, we'll have a lot of people staying with us that are going to stay 2 or 3 nights because it really takes 2 or 3 nights to see everything that we've got. It's a huge resort, and it is America's largest indoor water park resort.
What activities can families do at the water park?
Yes, the water park is full of everything for every part of the family, from every age group. So we've got thrill rides, but our most popular are our zero vision wave pool, which is a huge wave pool, one of the largest. And then we've also got a flow rider, which is a wave simulator where you get to learn how to surf. And then there's a small kids area where the kids have fun on some smaller slides. And then of course, we've got cabanas where you can rent your own little oasis within the water park. A lot of the families, when they're not wanting to get wet anymore and they want to stay dry and have fun together, this adventure park has thrill rides, VR, arcade, climbing walls, and you've got a roller coaster right in the center of all of it. So this, in addition to our spa, we have a very luxurious spa, and then we also have 20 different dining locations.
So if somebody wants to come, but they don't want to stay overnight at the resort, is that an option?
Absolutely. We are open to the public for all of our restaurants. Our spa, you can book an appointment. You can also buy day passes for tomfooleries here or the water park. So we've got day passes available for the locals to come on in and enjoy everything that the guests within the hotel get to enjoy as well.
You guys are giving back so much to the community here in Round Rock and all over Austin, and even as far as Dallas and Houston, because like you said, it's not that far of a drive. So I just really appreciate what you guys have done in the community here, living here locally. It's been amazing. This week's Home of the Week is located at 104 Regents Lane in Liberty Hill, Texas, in the stunning Santa Rita Ranch neighborhood. Some of the things I enjoy the most, it's 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and over 3,000 square foot, an open floor plan, and an oversized backyard ready for a pool. Come take a look inside. Welcome to this stunning gourmet kitchen that's open to the dining room and family room that offers a cozy fireplace. This open floor plan is perfect for entertaining. You find this home nestled in the Santa Rita Ranch community that offers 2 pools, a splash pad, walking trails, and more amenities to come. You're not only going to love this home, but you're going to love the neighborhood. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I'm Larissa Newman, your American Dream TV host. Until next time.
Today we're in downtown Dallas at the Swiss Avenue Historical Home Tour. Thank you for joining me. I'm Kristen Walther-Merkins, your host for Financing the American Dream. So hi, I'm here with Charlotte and Zach. Tell us why you picked this area to live in and what your experience has been.
Yeah, we really just love historic homes. We're from Chicago and Kansas City, and when we moved to Dallas, you know, most homes were from the 70s or later. And we stumbled upon Swiss Avenue and Bryan Parkway where we live, and love the feel of it, love the change that a historic home or a historic district can bring. Really have loved our experience here so far. But I think what really has kept us here and what we see being here for a long time is the community. And events like this, the sense of community that we found here was something we didn't necessarily expect, but feels really special.
So Bob, we're on this amazing carriage ride about to go to one of the houses. Tell me a little bit about the history as far as when the founders and starting of the historical district, if you have some knowledge on that.
Well, the history really goes back, almost as far as the district does. The district was established in 1905 as the first a deed-restricted residential neighborhood.
So tell me a little bit. So this event obviously helps raise funds for the district?
Right. It raises funds for, there's like 3 legs of the stool for the fundraising. One is for improvements, common area improvements, like improvements to the medians, to the landscaping in the medians. The other leg is security. We have neighborhood patrols. The 3rd leg of the stool is outreach. A pretty significant portion of what we raise every year goes to grants and donations that we make to East Dallas organizations like schools, libraries, charitable organizations.
Well, Bob, thank you for all the history information about the Swiss Avenue Home Tour and how it began. And now I think we're going to get a little sweet treat and into the house of Mr. and Mrs. Hoffman. So we're here at Gary and Vanessa's house on the Swiss Avenue tour. Tell me a little bit about the upkeep of the house and the restrictions that they go on.
We have an ordinance, there's a city ordinance that overlays the house that outlines what you can and cannot do on the exterior. The interior, you're pretty free to do whatever you want. Our approach has been to keep it as it was, restore it, not move walls, not change things.
And one of the things that I always loved about the house was the formal rooms are big. The dining room and the living room are very big. I didn't want to change the footprint of the house and build a bigger kitchen, which a lot of people do. You really have that sense of more formal, traditional entertaining, and that's what I love about the house.
I want to have a toast to the 100-year birthday of our wonderful house on the Swiss Avenue Historic District and our great neighbors who are the chair of the Swiss Avenue Historic District Mother's Day Home Tour. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Until next time, I'm Kristen Walther-Merkins with Financing the American Dream.
Welcome to the American Dream Selling Lake Tahoe. We're your hosts. I'm Heather Topol.
And I'm Ashley Wallace. And today we have an uncommon invitation to view a true local slice of paradise. Come along, follow us.
Come on in.
It's so good to see you both. Thanks so much for having us. So what made you guys decide to put your roots down in South Lake Tahoe?
South Lake Tahoe, what's not to love? I think we came here originally for the skiing, but man, mountain biking and rock climbing and backpacking and just adventuring on the water, it's incredible. And for raising a family, there's really no better place. The school system here is world class. It's really a dream come true to raise kids in South Lake Tahoe.
And to top it all off, you guys are also foster parents. Did you have that in mind when creating some of the amazing touches of your home?
Yes, we've been fostering for about 10 years. So we expanded our family in 2020, and each child has their own room, and it connects to the upper loft play area so they can be together. Each one connects with a different way. One has a fast silver slide, one has a blue curved slide, another has a tree, and another is a play structure. And we finally have the family we've always wanted, and each has their own special space.
Wow, that just gave me goosebumps. Okay, so you guys, your house is extremely unique. There's curves, there's edges. How did you come up with all these ideas?
Yeah, we really decided to just do whatever we wanted to do and what we knew would make us happy. We also took a lot of inspiration. Jamie used to be a Spanish teacher, and we've done some traveling in Spain. And if you've ever been to Barcelona, the architect there, Gaudi, really believes that architecture should mimic nature. I didn't want to create a lot of sharp points that were uninviting, but create a lot of curves and natural aesthetics that would create a more inviting and open feel for the house.
Okay, this right here is every child's dream. What a perfect backyard retreat. And you even incorporated a 2-story climbing wall and a zip line.
Yeah, we love rock climbing. Our kids, we want them to rock climb because rock climbing teaches you to face your fears and to challenge yourself and to stay active.
Okay, talk about a creative way to explore the boundaries of both indoor and outdoor living. It's exceptional, and so are the both of you. Gant and Jamie, thank you so much for letting us see the inside of your home.
All right, we're gonna check out the view from the top of this climbing wall and then head over the hangar to see what they've got on tap.
Heather, Ashley, it's great to see you guys again. Thanks for coming in. We have a ton of amazing beers on tap right now. We're gonna have you guys try a cider that we have from Solid Ground, and then we also have a really bright and juicy hazy that we always have on tap from a place down in Monterey. So, cheers, enjoy.
Cheers, thanks for having us. So tell us about your vision behind the hangar. Was it always a brewing passion of yours?
Well, I think it all kind of stemmed from a story that we can all relate to at some point or another in our lives, having a job that you're not super psyched on. At one point, I said enough was enough. I wanted to make a place where we could create a great spot for people to have an elevated craft beer experience and also create memories with their family and their friends, not just for South Lake, but for here at the hangar as well.
Thanks so much, Nate, for having us here today. We really appreciate your time, and we can't wait to spend our summer here.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The next time you find yourself in South Lake Tahoe, make sure to stop by the hangar and enjoy a beer or two and soak up the atmosphere.
I'm Heather Topol.
And I'm Ashley Wallace. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Welcome to Yarmouth Port Village on beautiful Cape Cod. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Marty, and we're your host of The American Dream. We're here today on Old Kings Highway, now known as Route 6A. Yarmouth Port is known for its historic architecture, quaint atmosphere, and beautiful Grays Beach and boardwalk.
The village is lined with gorgeous captain's homes, some of them dating back to the 1600s. This is known as the Captain's Mile, and it's been called one of America's most beautiful drives. The village also has shops, restaurants, and bed and breakfast, so make sure you stop and don't just drive on by. We love, right here, Design Works, a local family-owned boutique. Also, In-A-Ho restaurant, great for local sushi.
Absolutely. And one of our newest additions, we have the Lighthouse Keeper's Pantry. Amazing coffee, breakfast sandwiches, baked goods, a little something for everybody.
Agreed, and I also love their ice cream sandwiches that they have.
Yes.
And if you stop in, you have to try their jellies, their jams, their hot sauce,
yes,
and their cranberry ketchup is amazing. If you go out back, they actually have beehives for honey, and they have a chicken coop for the freshest eggs.
All right, let's head right around the corner to another one of our favorite spots, the Old Yarmouth Inn.
I'm here at the Old Yarmouth Inn with one of the owners, Sheila. I think my family's been coming here for well over 20 years, one of our favorites. Will you tell us a little bit about the history of this building and the restaurant?
It would be my pleasure. The Old Yarmouth Inn was built in 1696 as a stagecoach stop for the stage that ran from Boston to P-Town. The Old Yarmouth Inn happens to sit exactly between Plymouth and P-Town, which made it a perfect stop. Now, as a restaurant, we attract visitors from all over the Mid-Cape, Lower Cape, Upper Cape because of our central location. My husband and I have owned it for 27 years, and we took it over on its 300th year. So
amazing.
It really is something else.
It
And I
really
think
is.
I've known you since you were about that tall.
I agree. We love coming here year-round. Such amazing ambiance. Would you like to tell us a little bit about what the restaurant's known for?
So I think we're known for our fresh seafood more than anything else. And of course, the service. We've had the same consistent service for sometimes 20, 25 years. Yeah. I think the big draw is our center fireplace in the wintertime and our brand new patio in the summertime. And of course, you can't forget the wine list. We've won a Wine Spectator Award for 20 years.
Yes.
You know, thanks to my husband and his amazing palate.
It's one of the best, so good work.
Thank you so much.
So, of course, we're on Cape Cod. You need to start every meal with a cup of clam chowder. But what are some other popular dishes here?
Well, I think our chowder's the best that never won an award, but some of our other items, very seafood-based restaurant menu is the panko haddock with the butterfly shrimp, and we're excited about some of our new items, which include the chef's lobster arancini, as well as some new duck drumettes, which I've not seen on anybody's menu.
Sounds
yet.
amazing. Can't wait to try.
Menu starts this spring.
Wonderful. Now you know why this is our family's favorite spot.
And no trip to Yarmouth Port is complete without a stroll down to Gray's Beach.
Let's go.
Gray's Beach is located on Cape Cod Bay and is known for its calm waters and gentle waves. It's a great spot for swimming, sunbathing, or simply relaxing.
The boardwalk is a long wooden pathway through the marsh over the water that offers stunning views and a truly amazing sunset. You may notice locals and visitors alike have personalized planks lining the walkway. Thanks for joining us in Yarmouth Port today.
We'll see you on the next episode of The American Dream.
Thanks for joining The American Dream. I'm Ann Nordling. Today, we're going to visit Page Ahead. It's a nonprofit that is focused on bringing books to young children and helping them enjoy reading. Let's go meet them and see what they have to say. I'm here with Susan Dibble. She's the Executive Director of Page Ahead. Susan, thanks for being on The American Dream today.
It's my pleasure.
Tell me all about it. How did Page Ahead start? It's such a cool concept.
Oh, thank you. You know, Page Ahead is sort of had a unique start.
Yeah.
It was a group of volunteers, And they were involved with an organization that basically takes business people and does leadership training. They're called Leadership Tomorrow. And at that time, more than 30 years ago now, they were allowed to create nonprofits as part of their community project. Cool. And that is really how Page Ahead was born. At that time, we were called Books for Kids. And then as our programs grew and our organization grew, our name changed to Page Ahead in 2001.
Well, I have lots of questions because I have a 13-year-old.
Oh.
What age groups what exactly does Page Ahead about?
Got it. So Page Ahead's vision is for all children to become successful readers. But we know that not all kids get the best start with reading. And so our role is really to try to be that organization that levels the playing field for the kids who are have the most risk factors of becoming a struggling reader. There are 2 times in a child's life when they are most vulnerable, and that is before they start school, right? The second period in a child's life where gaps really can form is during the summer months.
Where do you get all these lovely books?
Oh, yes, we are so fortunate. So again, we have been around for more than 30 years. And so we are so fortunate to have so many donors, bookstores, who donate new books. We can only use new books in our program. Page Ahead also buys a lot of books. A lot of books. More than 200,000 books a year.
Wow!
So we are a big purchaser of books. The students come in for their book fair, and what they do is they pick 12 new books that they, are interested and excited about, and then they take their 12 books home and they read them over the summer months. So they get their bags at the end of the school year.
That's great.
And then the next year, if you were, say, in kindergarten, you get to do it again at the end of first grade, and you get to do it again at the end of second grade. So by the time you're done with Book Up Summer, with Page Ahead's program, you have 36 books in your home library that you chose for yourself.
And then you have the little book
Book
neighborhood
Oasis.
book oases,
yes,
right?
Yes, also known as a little free library. So Book Oasis came about during the pandemic. Public libraries were closed. Like all these different access points were cut off for kids. Page Ahead volunteers restock the libraries on a regular basis with books from our shelves. So pretty cool.
So as someone in the community that would want to support you, how could we do that?
You could make a gift, a cash gift. You could sign up to do maybe a book drive with your neighbors or with your school or with your office. There's other opportunities in there about becoming involved as a volunteer.
That sounds wonderful, and I thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited about this. It's as a parent especially since COVID, of a young child, it's inspiring to me, and I know how important it truly is for every kid. So
for every kid.
It's great. Thank you so much for doing it and for being here today.
Thank you for having me on and for telling everybody about Page Ahead.
Well, thank you.
You bet.
What an inspiring place. Reading, it really is fundamental, and anything you can do to support this project would be great. Mainly, get books for kids to read. Thanks for joining the American Dream. I'm Ann Nordling. See you next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.